Good evening or morning. Hi, it's Oberon, and this is the Emotional Exchanges, and I have decided to do my own special Halloween version for the Emotional Exchanges, and I'm going to do a recast of Who's Your Monster Baby? And of course, in the background is Angelique. She has joined me for this one. But let's get on with the reading by starting with a collective reading. And I'm going to use the Ghoulish Garbs Tarot for that, which I have used in the past. That's the booklet for it. And it's a fine deck for the season, let me tell you. So we're going to shuffle these cards for the collective reading. I have changed the format for today because, of course, I'm celebrating Halloween with Who's Your Monster Baby? And I will get to that in a moment. All right, collective reading, here we go. So fitting for Halloween. It's the sun reversed. The collective reading says this is a time where maybe some dark things will be more around us. You know, it's that season, so maybe there will be mysteries around us. Maybe there will be things that we don't quite understand or can figure out. I think it goes with the territory. It could be saying, watch your health. It could be saying, well, maybe the emotional love family life is not the greatest, but remember, this too shall pass. We don't want to dwell on that. So let's get down to what we really came here for today, everybody, and that is, of course, Who's Your Monster Baby? And Who's Your Monster Baby is an abbreviated form or different kind of style of looking at the emotional exchanges, where basically I will ask 3 questions for each elemental aspect. So I will do the air, fire, water, and earth. So this is going to be a briefer reading. I want you all to be able to get on to your Halloween festivities. But the first card will be, what monster pursues you? The idea that we're throwing a Halloween cast on things like, who is that creature that is clawing its way towards you, if they haven't already gotten there. And then card 2 will be whether or not you like that person crawling towards you. Who is your choice for Bride of Frankenstein or Groom of Frankenstein, as the case may be. So we'll see what the cards tell us about that. And then finally, card 3, happily ever after or torches and pitchforks. Because that's often the way it ends when monsters are involved. All right, so let's get on with our reading, and we're going to the air signs. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Well, I suppose you all have your own ways of being scary, but let's just see what's going on here. Who's your monster baby? Air signs. What kind of creature is clawing its way towards you? And it is the 3 of Cups, upright. And that's a picture, eh? And so the kind of creature that's clawing towards you is somebody that very much wants to cement, maybe in a crypt even, your union. Somebody who really wants to be with you. Somebody who is devoted to you, who wants to celebrate with you. It's just that idea that maybe it's not only until death do you part. Okay. Card 2. As far as who you would pick, who is that bride of the monster, that groom of the monster? Oh, it's the reversed Wheel of Fortune. And, this is peculiar. I didn't count on this, but I think this is saying it doesn't matter who your choice is. It's going to be probably a bad choice. I'm sorry, air signs, but this is Halloween, and you just need to have a little more clarity. Maybe you're missing the clarity here, but your choice could be somebody who has a very unlucky, disastrous life. Do you really want to pull yourself into that? I mean, the last card's about the torches and pitchforks, but I think we're already there with card number 2. So, air signs, be careful how it rolls your love or emotional life, because you never know when you might dig up that ghoul of your dreams. Okay, then finally, air signs, will it be happily ever after, or will there be torches and pitchforks? Ooh, I don't know. It's the moon, and the moon, of course, is upright. And I suppose this is saying it's going to be a cycle of things. It's always going to revolve around, there'll be special times of the month or whenever. There's a secular idea going here that you air signs will always gravitate a little bit between happily ever after or the opposite. And it may be as fluid as the cycles of the moon, or it may establish its own rhythm. But clearly, someone is willing to stake their lives on getting with you. If they haven't already, it's bound to be an ever-changing plateau of good and bad things, just constantly in motion. And likewise, the happy quotient too, that there'll be times where things will really be secular. So this is kind of interesting, but some of these air signs really have mercurial qualities about that, so I can kind of see that. Thanks for playing. Who's your monster baby? All right then, so from here we would move on to our fire signs. And fire signs, well, talk about torches, eh? But fire signs, you are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and you're certainly strong enough to handle, almost any situation. But sometimes it's about that falling in love. And then you gotta wonder, who's your monster baby? So, card 1. What kind of monster is pursuing you? 4 of Swords. I think the monster that pursues you likes your relaxed view on life, or maybe feels they would have a wonderful hiatus from life. Maybe they really are looking for a way to kind of vacation from a lot of things. Maybe they're a very solitary kind of person. Maybe there's somebody that really needs to be chill, to be as chill as possible. So, watch out for those strong silent types, especially ghosts. They never make a word usually, so check it out. Okay then, but as far as what you might be interested in, who is your potential monster mate? And it's somebody maybe like this. It's the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles strikes me as the kind of person, the kind of monster who has it all figured out. They're very good at planning, and they're very good at providing. It may be that that's all they are. They may not be much on looks. They may be just a little bit too craggy, like the earth itself. But whoever they are, it's really what you want. You want security, and you want somebody who can manage most things or control most things so that you can do what you feel you need to do. Then finally, fire signs, is it a happily ever after? And it's the 9 of Wands. It's upright. And I think this is saying guardedly, you will be in a position of having to defend this love, or having to defend the life you have, that maybe there will just be a considerable amount of maintenance involved here, that even though you may find yourself drawing yourself towards somebody who's good at the maintenance, it may be more you yourself or the quality of the relationship that there will be that kind of struggle going on there. And so it could maybe that maybe rather than actually getting the exact kind of person there that you're looking for, that person is also the person looking for you, and maybe they're just a little bit too chill to not let you share in the responsibilities. All right, thank you for playing. Who's your monster, baby? And now we are on to the water signs. And water signs are Scorpio, well, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I always want to put Scorpio first, and I imagine it's because I too am a Scorpio. And of course, when it comes to the romantic, emotional realms, well, the water signs themselves are probably key here, but Scorpios, when you're talking about pure sensuality, even sexuality, we roll. So let's play. Who's your monster, baby, water signs? Oops. Let's play. Water signs. What kind of creature pursues you? It's the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands says this is somebody who is prepared to lose everything if it meant coming towards you. They're the kind of person, that creature, dare I say, that won't take no for an answer and really will pursue you. So it may be that you'll have to hire, some vampire slayer or monster hunter if it gets really thick there. No means no. Now, who, of course, would be your choice for bride or groom of the monster? And it's the Ten of Cups reversed, evil clown. So your choice maybe is somebody who can deliver in terms of that proportion between hysteria and it's the Ten of Cups reversed. So you're pursuing, or your idea of the proper, monster mate is somebody who doesn't need to have total happiness, can settle for happiness that maybe is muted somewhat. It sounds like it could be somebody who's coming from previous breakups or situations, broken homes. It could be saying that you are looking at somebody who maybe would be good with blending families. Maybe they come from a blended family. Happily ever after? It's the Hanged Man reversed. There may be a lot of existential questions that this relationship would have. The idea maybe that you'll always wonder if you made the right choice, or if there was another choice you should have really waited for and sacrificed for. So it may be that things will unwrap a little bit in the relationship if you find it's not sustainable, especially if you did finally give in to that creepy person who didn't want to take no for an answer. All right, so then on to the earth signs. Who is your monster baby? And while I'm at it, don't forget to watch our other offerings, especially during the Halloween season. We're going to have a Halloween ritual on Halloween night. It's a little bit more serious than maybe this stuff is, so check it out. It's going to be 10 p.m., I believe. Hopefully we'll have a proper announcement. And I believe we're going to do it as an interactive ritual, which is going to be interesting since I don't know how that will work. All right, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. First card, what monster is pursuing you? And it's a pretty evil monster. It's the Five of Wands reversed. Again, it's kind of a monster who won't take no for an answer. So, you know, hey, if this has already happened for you, you know, you didn't take no for an answer, then I wish you luck on your journey. It could be that, you know, there is more competition involved in this whole process too, that, you know, the creature sees you as somebody highly competitive, somebody worth fighting for, and maybe in fact has had to fight others for your affection. Did you give in? What is your choice for bride or groom of the monster? And it's the moon reversed. So that sounds iffy. It seems to me like maybe you have uncovered something that really resonates strongly. It may be a person who really does have a very different kind of slant than you. It's sort of unusual. It's sort of different. There's a dark hint of more passion in a way to me here. So I believe you're looking for something that's dark and mysterious, but not so mysterious that you can't figure it out. And then finally, happily ever after, or pitchforks and torches. And it's the reversed Page of Pentacles. And this may be saying that there's a vision thing going on, and that this is also a learning experience, that there will be upsets in a relationship like this. And some of it is maybe about being able to match your vision or your sense of, it's not exactly obligations, but it's something approaching that. I get the feeling like maybe somebody here is more interested in advancing themselves, and there may be a push-pull between exactly what that means and or for the relationship. So this could be talking about whether people are going back to school or involving themselves in things that the other person maybe is not comfortable with. At any rate, that is what I have for Who's Your Monster Baby this week. Our regular emotional exchanges will return next week. Sans the Witch Hats, Sans, Angelique, thanks for your help there. Don't tell Banshee, but you're starting to grow on me. All right, everybody, you take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.